All right, let's talk about one of the most powerful and honestly pretty unsettling new AI tools on the planet. This thing is so potent, it triggered an urgent, secret meeting between the absolute highest levels of government and finance.
So, picture this. It's April 10th. Top U.S. officials call Wall Street's biggest banks to an emergency meeting. But here's the thing. The reason wasn't a looming market crash.
And nope, it wasn't about a war either. None of the usual crises that bring these power players together were even on the agenda. This was something different, something completely new.
So what was it about? Well, the threat that got everyone in that room wasn't a missile, and it wasn't a market meltdown. It was a piece of software.
The threat has a name, Mythos. It's a new AI tool. So what exactly is this thing, and why does it have some of the most powerful people in the world so seriously concerned?
Well, the answer really lies in its unique and, frankly, kind of terrifying capabilities. Some experts are saying this could be the most powerful cyber tool ever built.
And that's not just hype. It's already earned a pretty chilling nickname, a superhuman hacker. We're talking about a tool designed to think and act like a top-tier cyber attacker, but at a speed and a scale that no human could ever hope to match.
So, at its core, Mythos, which was built by the AI company Anthropic, is designed to do one thing and do it exceptionally well: find and exploit vulnerabilities in software code. It just scans systems, finds the weak spots, and figures out exactly how to break in.
And here is the real kicker. This isn't some outside critic raising alarms. Anthropic, the very company that created Mythos, has said that it's just too dangerous to release to the public. I mean, when the maker puts that kind of warning label on their own product, you really have to pay attention.
To really understand its power, you need to get this term, zero-day flaws. Think of these as secret backdoors in software that nobody knows about, not even the people who wrote the code. For a hacker, this is pure gold, a door that no one has even thought to lock. During testing, Mythos found thousands of them.
So here's the crucial point. This incredible power isn't inherently good or evil. It's all about who's using it and for what purpose.
And this just perfectly illustrates the whole dilemma, right? For defense, you can use Mythos to scan your own systems, find those zero-day flaws, and fix them before the criminals find them. That's great. But for an attacker, that exact same capability could be used to launch these devastating, simultaneous attacks on our critical infrastructure. We're talking power grids, water supplies, even the entire banking system.
So if this tool is really that powerful, the question of who gets to control it becomes, well, everything.
Right now, access is extremely limited. Anthropic has kept Mythos locked down in this highly exclusive, private program with a pretty fitting name, Project Glasswing.
And who's in this club? Only a tiny select group. We're talking about the absolute giants of tech and finance. Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Google, plus the biggest banks you can think of on Wall Street. They've been given limited access, just to test it against their own systems. Now, the official thinking here is purely defensive. Let the good guys use this powerful tool to find and fix their own vulnerabilities before the bad guys can develop something similar to exploit them. It's basically an arms race.
But this just raises these huge questions which are now being debated at the highest levels, at places like the International Monetary Fund. Who gets to decide who's on this list? What about everybody else? And are there any regulations at all that govern a tool this powerful? Right now, the answers are pretty unclear.
Okay, so let's bring this down from the global stage for a second and talk about why this actually matters to all of us. Because this isn't just some hypothetical problem for giant corporations.
The most immediate concern is, of course, financial. A lot of the global banking system runs on older code that was never designed to defend against an AI-powered attack. So it raises some really critical questions. Could payments just suddenly freeze? Could your accounts be at risk?
And it goes beyond just your money. What about your data? A tool that can find unknown flaws at superhuman speed could potentially expose massive amounts of personal information before anyone even realizes a breach has happened.
And the threat just keeps escalating from there. What happens if an AI-driven attack doesn't just go after a bank, but targets the essential services that run our cities? The potential for widespread disruption is, well, it's immense.
Because really, this isn't just about one tool named Mythos. This is about a fundamental shift in what our technology is even capable of.
Anthropic's own CEO put it pretty bluntly. He said, "We are on the cusp of an era where AI systems can genuinely outthink us." Not just calculate faster, but actually strategize and find creative solutions, or exploits, that are way beyond what a human could conceive of.
This is the new reality that we're all facing. A world where the battles for our digital security are going to be fought by machines, operating at a speed and complexity that we just can't directly manage anymore.
And that, of course, leaves us with the ultimate question. As we build these incredibly powerful tools that can both protect and destroy on a massive scale, who is actually making the rules, and who is ultimately in control?